Alright guys, how's it going? Welcome to pickup video number 14. And I should have done this, I could have done this last week, but last Saturday I was a bit busy doing other things. So yeah, it's a week late, but it's nothing major. So yeah, I've got a few things here, three PlayStation 3 games and one PS2 game. Two PlayStation 3 exclusives actually, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I'll just go and show them right now, shall we? We'll start off with the PS3 game that's not an exclusive, and this is actually the cheapest PlayStation 3 game I've ever bought. So I've got a new record there. So it is not Evan Bourne, Robert Lundworm's The Bourne Conspiracy. Yes, I think I won this on eBay. I put a sneaky bid and I won it for about £1.80, and it was like free postage and packaging. So like £1.80 for a PS3 game. That is dirt cheap, you know. That is my record, you know. So I've only played this. I got it about over a week and a half ago. I played it for about an hour and a half, and it was okay. Didn't play too much of it, but I thought I played a bit like it looks a bit like a true crime game when I first played it, but you know it's not a true crime game. But I do like the combat. The combat system's really good. You have to press like combination buttons and block, and you've got a lot of like quick time events and stuff, which I didn't actually expect to have. So they surprised me. And this game's made by where are we? Sierra. You can maybe see that Sierra. I've told you this before about 2 years ago, but that is actually a company that I don't really like too much, to be honest. I can't remember. There was a couple of games I had on the PS2 that I really didn't like by Sierra, so I think I sold them. I can't remember what games they were. I think the only game I like by Sierra is the Simpsons Hit and Run. That was pretty good. But yeah, it seems pretty cool. I will get back into it. I hear it's very short, so yeah, it shouldn't really take too long to complete apparently. So yeah. Right. Exclusives. First one here is Infamous. So you could have got this free with the PlayStation 3 Welcome Back pack, but I didn't get that. I got Dead Nation and Wipeout because I knew I'd get a hard copy of this game, so I didn't want to download it. Wanted to get something that I would never get probably as a hard copy because Dead Nation is download only, and Wipeout HD Fury is actually you don't often see it actually, to be honest. It's still pretty decent enough. Still goes for a pretty decent price, you know, like what, 14 pounds something. So yeah. Anyway, I'm going off the top again. So this is Infamous. Okay, I actually thought I would like this more than I am. Don't get me wrong, I am enjoying it. I think it's a really good action shooter, whatever you want to call it, you know. But I don't know. I don't know. I just find it a bit repetitive. For some unknown reason. I mean, I first got it, played about 3 hours, which is pretty good for me. I usually get bored after an hour and a half or something. So yeah, I played it for 3 hours, and yeah, it was pretty good. Next day, I played it a bit more, maybe an hour, 2 hours maybe, and I started to get a bit bored of it. Don't know why. Like I said, I just thought it was a bit repetitive. I'm wanting to do 100%. I'm wanting to do all the side missions and that. That's maybe why I'm getting a bit bored of it, because I'm getting a bit sick of doing the side missions. But I kind of want to get them over and done with, to be honest. To get the trophies, I shouldn't bother with trophies, to be honest. They just actually spoil my enjoyment trying to get trophies. I don't know why I even bother with them, but I want to get them. Something to achieve, I suppose. So I'm basically doing it at the moment. I'm basically a bad guy at the moment. I'm basically doing evil stuff, all the evil actions, evil karma, whatever you want to call it. So I'm completed as an evil guy, and then if I do decide to play it a second time, I'll be the good guy, you know. So that's just what I want to do, how I want to do things. The main character, Cole McGrath's pretty cool. Nothing wrong with the character. I think he's a pretty cool guy, you know. So yeah, it's Infamous. Still enjoying it, guys. About 5 6 hours in, and I'm just onto like the second island or whatever the hell it is. So yeah, I will progress with it. So 7 out of 10. I'd probably give it a 7 or an 8 to be honest. That's just me. That was £5 by the way. Sorry. I actually went to a shop that I've actually never been to before, and had a whole load of PS3 games for a fiver. Not like the cheap, like the old sports games and that. That's some actually pretty decent titles. Like Infamous, of course. They had what else did they have? They had a lot of games for a fiver. I'm trying to think, guys. I'm trying to give you an example. They had Need for Speed Shift for a fiver, which I think's pretty decent. We had Soul Calibur 4 for a fiver. That's a good price as well. A fiver for a PS3 game, guys, is really good. You know, I mean, for really any PS3 game, I would say. You know. So yeah, guys. Oh, I'll tell you what they had, which really caught my eye. If I didn't have the game already, they had Blur, PS3 game Blur. They had that for £5. That's usually like £10 in shops. That would have been a really good deal. If I didn't have Blur already, I would have bought that. Definitely, you know. So yeah, we're going to the next game, guys. This is going bad. So next game is another PlayStation exclusive, which you could also have got with the PlayStation 3 Welcome Back pack, and it is Little Planet. Little Big Planet. I always have the urge to call it Little Planet for some reason. Little Big Planet. I've completed this game, guys, and overall I thought it was really enjoyable. A really enjoyable platformer. I know I heard so much about it. You know, it's a game you have to own. If you have a PS3, you've got to own this exclusive. So I did eventually. So I bought it at Game Station for a fiver as well. So so yeah, I thought that was a pretty decent price. The thing was, I went up to the counter. I got the game. It was a Little Big Planet Game of the Year edition, and I took it to the counter and said, you know, the downloadable content had already been used. I had a funny feeling they would say that. So said, do you want the normal copy? I said, oh, I just take the normal copy. So yeah, I kind of like the Game of the Year stuff, but you know, we get things pre-owned. Usually the downloadable content's already been used, so that sucks. But anyway, Little Big Planet. I didn't find it really too challenging, to be honest. There was one level I was stuck on. I tried about 8 or 9 times to get through it, and I got pissed off, and I went onto YouTube, and then I looked up, the level, and then there's basically a bit with wheels going around. There's like lava at the bottom. You have to like jump along the wheels, and without falling in the lava, or you just die instantly. And of course, I kept dying more than 4 times, and I had to keep going right back to the beginning of the level. So basically, what happened? I went on YouTube and I found out that you can actually grab on to the wheels. So you don't have to keep jumping off the wheels and like falling down that. You can actually grab the wheels and then jump when you feel comfortable enough. So Stars Are Dead and I were stuck on that bit, so yeah, I told him about that. So you've maybe watched his latest pickup video. His recent games he's been playing lately. Sorry. So yeah, guys, really good game, and I'm also enjoying the community creations. I could never make a level, to be honest. I don't have the patience to make a level. It seems complicated, but that's just me. But I've enjoyed the community creation levels that I've played, like Little Dead Space, which I thought was brilliantly made. Brilliantly made. I don't know how some people do it. Some people are really good at making levels. I take my hat off to them. That's really must be very intelligent, to be honest. So yeah, it's a Little Big Planet, guys. Really enjoying it. Next is the PS2 game. I got this at a charity shop, and I'll give you a clue. This is a series, guys, that I absolutely love. A survival horror series. I've probably given it away already, haven't I? A survival horror series that I absolutely love. Probably one of my favourite game series of all time. It is Resident Evil Dead Aim. I'm surprised I've not played this beforehand, sooner than I have. So that was aim at the camera, for God's sake. Right, it's £1.99. Yay! Well, it was £1.99 at a charity shop. This charity shop is British Heart Foundation. Now I've been to it. The last time I went to it was a month ago, and they didn't have very much game wise. They had old sports titles and stuff like FIFA 2004 and that for the PS2. So I was surprised when I went in and actually saw this. I just grabbed it straight away, So, oh, for God's sake, screensaver. Right. Let's see. Yeah. I was a bit disappointed when I first turned it on. It froze at the introduction screen. You know how it gives like the intro before the game starts. It freezes at the intro before you get to the main menu, which totally ruins it. You have to reset the console. So, but you can play it as long as you skip the main intro thing, the intro scene. You have to skip it, or you just gives you back to square one. Overall, guys, it's probably my least favorite Resident Evil game of them all. But doesn't mean it's a bad game. Not a bad game at all. It's decent enough. I completed it twice. I basically completed it the second time because I unlocked the other character. What do you call her? Feng Ling or something? Some Chinese chick. And it's basically the same, but when you first start the game, you start off with a man, then you play half the game as a man. You keep switching over to the woman, and then if you start off with a woman, of course, then you switch to the man, so it's the other way around. It's vice versa. It's about 2 hours long, I would say. Well, I completed in 2 hours, and then an hour and a half the second time, so you can play it pretty quickly if you know what you're doing and where you're going. It's a bit confusing at first because I got lost a few times, but I quickly got the hang of it. And I could let's play this in the future on my other channel. It does come complete with manual, like all those games, guys. They're in excellent condition. Yeah, they're in all in excellent condition, apart from, of course, this game, which has got a scratch in it, which freezes on the main menu, on the the intro before the main menu, and also the infamous manual and disc actually smell like smoke, like a heavy smoker. Someone's had it, which is disgusting. But a fiver, I can't really argue with that, can I? Right. So this is non-gaming related, as you can maybe tell. This is an AC Milan t-shirt. I do support AC Milan, guys, the Italian club. This was £6, believe it or not. They had a sale at Sports Direct. SportsDirect.com, UK's #1. Aye, so it was £6. Now, when I seen it on the rack or something you could call it, the badge was all like, I thought the badge was like damaged at first, okay, because it was like all white and stuff. I thought that's maybe why they're selling it, for £6. But what happened was basically they put a sticker on it or something, and the back of the sticker got stuck to it, and when they pulled it off, the paper or whatever got stuck to it. That's what it was. Quick wipe at home, and the paper came off. So just like brand new now. So yeah, I was really relieved at that. And £6, a really good deal. I think it was like £40 down to 20, down to 10, down to 6. So I probably got it at the lowest price. I'm sure somebody would have bought it. Right. So next, I got 2 pairs of pajamas. Why the hell am I showing these? They were £10 each, or 2 for £15. I needed new pairs of pyjamas, so my granny bought them, not myself. So this was the first pair, just an ordinary striped t-shirt, probably telling out of time, and this one it's beer. It's like a beer thing. I don't know. I'm not really looked at this yet. I need to speed this up, don't I? Yeah, mine's a large one, and it certainly is. Right. Yeah, I could do with a large beer right now, actually, or a lager or whatever. So yeah, that looks pretty good, guys. And the last thing I bought here, my shoelace broke. My bootlace, I was tying it and it snapped. So I had to go out and buy myself a pair of bootlaces. I do show some random stuff, don't I? Yeah, I had to buy some new bootlaces, which I've not actually put in yet because I've only bought them like 2 days ago. So yeah, I've been using other boots since then, so I've not really bothered putting them in. So I think that was like £2 or something, something like that. Can't really remember out of shoemakers or boot shop, whatever the hell it was. I can't remember. Cobblers, that was it. Cobblers. So that's it, guys. It's not been the best of videos, so I do apologise. I don't know. I'm not very good. I just don't see. I'm just not very good at talking tonight for some reason. Thanks for watching, guys. Until next time. See you later. See you guys.